Hello everyone, it is your favorite kind of punch, Mr. Falcon Punch 996, the underrated king, the recommendation master, and of course YouTube's #1 Dorohedoro fanboy, back to bring you guys another new video. And today's video is going to be another recommendation video. I know some of you guys who've been on my channel for a while know whenever I do a recommendation video, I always wear a leather jacket that I like to call my recommendation jacket. However, it's just getting way too hot where I live to be wearing a leather jacket, so until the weather gets cooler where I live, I'm just gonna have a recommendation hat. But anyways, today the anime series I'm gonna be recommending is gonna be one of my favorite series of all time, which is none other than Arakawa Under the Bridge. The story of Arakawa Under the Bridge, like a lot of the series I tend to recommend you guys, is sort of a strange one that starts off with a young so-called perfect elite man named Ichiyama Ko, who lives with his family's motto, which is to never be indebted to anyone. However, after an incident with some punks, Ko loses his pants, and even worse, have his pants tied on top of a bridge. Embarrassed in having his so-called elite pride challenged, Ko decides to get his pants back and decides to climb the bridge. However, before he does that, he meets a strange fishing woman who claims to be from Venus named Nino, who, if you guys don't know, is one of my favorite anime characters of all time, who asks Ko if he needs help. Not wanting to owe her anything, Ko climbs up the bridge himself, in which he fails and falls into the river and nearly drowns. However, Nino comes to the rescue and saves Ko's life. Now owing Nino for saving both his life and pants, Ko asks Nino if there's anything he could do for her, in which she says she wants Ko to become her lover.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
And with that, we have our story, as Ko moves in with Nino under the bridge and meets the many strange residents who live under the bridge, as well as try his best to become Nino's lover and get used to the bizarre situation he got himself into. While Arakawa Under the Bridge is marketed as a romance comedy, it's more of just a comedy with a few romance elements thrown here and there. But the comedy is probably one of the biggest reasons why you should check out this series, because the comedy is absolutely hilarious. To give you guys a brief example of the many comedic scenes the series has, in one episode, Ko and Nino decide to go on a date even though the two really don't have much dating experience. After some walking, Ko gets the idea to majestically carry Nino like a graceful princess, and well, this is how it turns out.
そうです。じゃあニノさん、立ちますよ。これがお姫様抱っこです。
リクルート、私お姫様抱っこ嫌いだ。
While that scene doesn't fully bring the comedy of the series to justice, it is just a small dose of the humor you can expect within the series. As great as the comedy works in the series, it just wouldn't be the same without its large and weird cast of characters who live under a bridge and work as another selling point to the series, and really make you want to go out and live under a bridge yourself, as Arakawa Under the Bridge has some of the most unique and strange cast of characters you'll ever see in a comedy series. Beside Ko and Nino, other residents under the bridge include a Kappa Mare, who, well, isn't really a Kappa, a badass and manly sister, or should I say brother, twin espers, a literal rock star, a sadistic farmer lady, a shy plant girl, a man who only walks on white lines, a scary little girl, a yakuza cockatiel, a bee lady, and let's not forget the last samurai. With a cast of characters like that, you already know you're in for a crazy but hilarious ride. But before I wrap up, I have to talk about the art style, or more notably the colors in this series, since it just has a certain pop to it that really helps make this series stand out, as well as help bring out all the unique and fun weirdness this series has. Speaking of weirdness, for some reason season 1 of this anime series has a sort of weird fetish for eyeballs, which might have to do with the director, who, if you guys don't know, is Akiyuki Shinobu, best known for his works on practically anything Monogatari related, as well as Madoka Magica. Overall, Arakawa Under the Bridge is an amazing anime I recommend you to check out if you like great comedy with a little romance spice, weird but totally funny stories, self-proclaimed alien girls, fish, colorful art, as well as characters, and maybe even reasons to live under a bridge, because hey, after watching this anime, you're going to want to live under a bridge too. And with that, we have come to the end of this anime recommendation video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, I am Mr. Falcon Punch 996. Like, comment, subscribe, as well as check out Arakawa Under the Bridge. Again, I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite comedy series of all time. But you guys should already know, if you haven't done any of that yet, you will be Falcon Punch in the face, so you better do it. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.